Hello, Leo. Hello, Sagittarius. How are you? Thank you so much for coming here and clicking here. I love you already. Thank you so much. So whether you are Leo or Sagittarius, I have marked everything in the description, so you'll be able to just scroll along in this video and find what you need. So thank you for clicking here, by the way. And if you would really help us find more Sagittarius, more Leo, more fire energy, if you would hit the thumbs up, you'll tell YouTube to send this video off to other parts of the world. We'll find them. All right, so I am here to read for both of you, Leo and Sagittarius. I believe I'm going to read for Leo first. I feel very strongly I should. And Sagittarius, I'll see you in just a second if you'll go ahead and scroll. All right, here we go, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Leo. Leo, what is coming up for you in the week ahead? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Welcome to you if you're a cross-watcher. You're always welcome here as a cross-watcher. Here we go. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what's coming up for Leo in the week ahead, please. Leo energy. Tell me about the week ahead. Okay. So we've got the King of Clubs, bottom right-hand corner, card number 6, which is the Clouds. Card number 17, which is the Stork energy. I like it. One more for Leo, please. Okay. All right. So we have the masculine on the bottom of the deck here, holding the Ace of Cups. Somebody wants to have a new start in love, I feel. Now this could be, this could be feminine energy as well, but it looks like a man, so I'm just going to say masculine and feminine, we all have those energies, and it is what it is, right? Could be masculine or feminine energy. So what I think is happening here, I feel like someone is having a hard time making a decision as it pertains to love. I'm looking at the 6 on the top of this card, right? That is the Lovers. And it feels like somebody is sort of in two minds about whether to make a decision regarding someone they feel very connected to. So to me, this feels like it's tumultuous. A lot of the time, it can be good sometimes, but it's tumultuous. We have the King of Wands in the bottom right-hand corner, which tells me that maybe there are some impulsivity issues, or maybe we do things too quickly or not with enough of a thought process, and maybe things get rocky, like it gets really hard, and sometimes it's great. But 6 tells me it has something to do with some type of romantic connection. Now, this could be someone that you've been in a connection with for a long time, because storks do mate for life. And we have the Queen of Cups, bottom right-hand corner, is the Queen of Hearts. I feel like you have been trying to or want to put work in on, card number 17, 1 and 7 is 8. It's putting in the work, hard work. I feel like you want to put the hard work in on a connection that is pleasing to you emotionally. I feel like the Queen of Cups is someone who you see as a person who is all loving and kind and healing. I feel like you two keep finding each other is what I want to say, because storks come back to the same nest every year. So I want to say that you guys keep looping back to each other. We have the ring here, and the ring is an indication of love or deep feelings, or maybe it's destiny. 5 and 2 is 7. It's destiny, maybe, that it ends up with a ring. We have the Ace of Wands in the bottom right-hand corner of this card, which indicates that I'm really passionate about finding a partner, someone that I can rely on, someone who will take my ring, or will, see that as a symbol of our love unending. It feels like there is somebody here, though, who keeps looping back, and I don't know if that's you or the other person. Let's take a look at some kippers, see if we can't get this whole damn thing off the rails. Squid Kipper does. It's like, I think it's one way, and then Kipper shows up and like, nah, read again. Feels a little more terrifying than the tarot, I'm just saying. Leo. Okay, here we go. Leo, thank you for all of your attention to my last video. I really, really appreciated that. And as long as we're doing the thumbs up thing, yeah, we will find our tribe. They will find us. All right. we have high honor. Interesting. Just going to say card 25. So this is 7-7. We also have a 7 in the number 17. This, there's something is about to work out in your favor here, I think. We have a high honor. We have the coffin. And a message. What I want to say is that there is someone here who thinks really highly of you, Leo. The high honor, right? But it feels like there's been no contact, or that there's been silence between you. I think that you want to send a message, but you're wondering how it's going to be received. The message card, number 7, right? I feel like you'll do it when it's time, when it's the right time. That's another 7. Just saying. 777. Right? We have a lot of 7s here. I feel like you, I want to say you either feel like you hit the jackpot or you're about to hit the jackpot, and it feels like you want to send a message, but there's been some disconnect here, or you feel like something has ended. And why the high honor? I feel like the high honor is here because I feel like that this person really had a high opinion of you, or you had a very high opinion of them. I feel like this is you. I feel like this energy here of, is this person really my person? The 6 tells me that you're entertaining the thought that somebody might be a connection that you've never had before. And you go back and forth about it. Some days you feel really great about it, and other days you're like, no, this can't be a soulmate. No. That's what it feels like. But I feel like somehow you keep finding each other, you keep going back to the nest, or you keep coming back together, or, you know, it's 2 years has passed and you guys find yourselves with each other again for a short time, and then it breaks off and then you come back together again. So I think this is what's on your mind coming up in the week ahead. Let's take a look. Tell me more information about what's going on here, Leo. It's a little bit dramatic, I'm just saying. It's just like Leo. Tiny bit dramatic. Yes, the flair for the dramatics. It's what we love about you. You bring it all the time. You're always on. I always say my Leo friends, they always start on 10. They're always on 10. All right. Here we go. And if you don't have a Leo friend, get you a Leo friend. Even if you are a Leo. All right. Here we go. Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me more about what's going on here. What is going on here? Leo. Okay. All right. Okay. I think you're going to communicate with this person. I think you're going to send a message. I feel like that's what you're thinking about. The 7 of Wands is here, but we have the Ace of Wands in the bottom right-hand corner here. So I feel like communication is what you want coming up in the very near future here. Yeah, I feel like you might have been the one who walked away, that you disconnected. The 8 of Cups is here. You decided to disconnect from someone here. I think you did it impulsively, I'm going to say. It was an impulsive decision, and I feel like you walked away. Tell me more. King of Swords, it was a decision that you made. You made the best decision for everyone involved, Leo. That's what it looks like. Because the King of Swords to me is the lawyer or the judge, the magistrate, the one who's signing the certificate or having the final judgment. So I think that your final judgment was for the best of everyone involved, because that's what the King of Swords does. I feel like you pulled away. Energetically pulled away here. We have the Ace of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. So Ace of Wands in reverse, and then the 3 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have 8 of Swords. So that's where you're at right now, I think. I feel like you're here now because you're the one that pulled away. There's now no communication. You want to send a message. Eight wands here, and the message here. I feel like you want to talk to somebody about what happened. Yeah, you're trying to make a decision. You're trying to make an inspired decision about the Queen of Wands. And you are the King of Wands. So I feel like you're trying to make an inspired decision about someone that you see as someone who's like you, or who is excitable like you, or has fun like you, or has a very big personality like you. I think that this person is someone who you see as a healer, and I don't think that you expected them to. I don't think you expected to feel this way. I feel like you didn't expect that this person would actually heal you. It's a realization that this person really is healing you. The Wheel of Fortune's coming up in the future with some communication coming up as well. All right. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you were the one that made the decision that was best for everyone involved. And I don't know who everyone is. So it could be just the two of you, but maybe the two of you are parents. Maybe you have children. Maybe it's a little more complicated. But I do feel that whenever you two come back together again, because I feel like you split apart, you come back together, you split apart, come back together. It almost sounds like twin flame. It could be a twin flame thing. But the Justice card tells me that when you do come back together, it's great and it's balanced, and you feel like you are in the place that you're supposed to be. You feel like everything is even. You feel like this is the place you're supposed to be. This is back home again. That's what it feels like. You've come back home again. Ace of Wands is in the reverse. It's almost like you feel like I don't want to lose the passion. Ace of Wands in the reverse. This gives me balance, but maybe you're not super passionate about it, or maybe it's not the time for this new path of passion. Maybe it's not the time. The time will come when you're ready. When you're ready and you know that you're ready, the time will come, I feel. And yeah, I feel like it's going to start with a partnership. I feel like there already is a partnership here, I want to say. That maybe right now we're in a partnership where there is no passion. Like maybe we're acting like friends, we're on each other's team, right? And I think that's where you're holding your ground here. You're holding your ground as we need to be friends. But I don't think that's what you're thinking, honestly. I feel like you're telling this person in the 3D, we just need to be friends, you're standing your ground. But the ring tells me something else. Yeah, and there's also an Ace of Wands there, and it's in the upright. So it tells me that maybe you're holding your ground because you know that you want to go back after walking away. It feels like you're going to contact this person anyway. That's what I want to say, first of all. That you have decided that you're going to connect with them again. I feel like you walked away from this person because it got too emotional. It like went from 0 to 8. No cups to all of a sudden, boom, 8 cups. And it scared you, I think. Made you nervous. We've got the hermit mode. You went straight into hermit mode after that. Yeah. I think you started to get some feelings for this person. That's what it feels like. And once you got to the 7, you were really overwhelmed with maybe life, but emotionally you were for sure. And it feels like you just disconnected. You made the best decision for everyone that was involved here. Yeah, but you know what I think? I think your decision broke your own heart. 2 swords here, and 1 is the King of Swords, right? I feel like the decision that you made was an impulsive one. King of Wands is up here. And I feel like now your heart is broken. You've broken your own heart by walking away. We're not even talking about, how you may have broken the heart of someone else, but I feel like you're the one that's hurting here. You're in hermit mode, trying to repair the self emotionally. Emotionally in the heart space, emotionally in the mind. I feel like you're going over a lot of the details, and you had to make this decision. It wasn't an easy one, but you had to make it. Tell me why the Stork and the Justice are here, please. The thing is that the passion was off the hook with this person. The sun is here and the Ace of Wands is in the reverse. And I think it was just too good is what I want to say. It's like, I need to stop doing this. I need to stop this passion thing. I really want the friendship. The Three of Pentacles is here. But I feel as though this is the thing. This is the thing that you keep coming back to. I think you're attracted to the Emperor energy, or maybe you're the one who's taking charge, but you're attracted to the Emperor energy, someone who is holding it all down by themselves, someone who's making all the decisions and taking all the actions. I feel like when you're with someone like this, it really gives you balance. This person gives you balance. They make you happy. They make you smile. I feel like you wanted to put the brakes on the passion and you want to have a friendship. And I think that's where we are right now. But look, I think that you know that this is going to turn into something more than friendship. But I think that's where you want to start. It's like everything started too quickly. It wasn't something that was easy for you to understand because it all happened so damn quickly. I don't think that you expected that you were going to jump into this partnership so quickly, like it was going to feel like a partnership. And I think that you, instead of moving too fast and jumping straight for romance or whatever, jumping straight in, I think that you want to build a solid foundation or a friendship with this person first. But I feel like there's been communication loss here, like it's been a block of communication. So I feel as though we have the Emperor and the Empress. So you both are probably carrying a lot of stuff. But whether you're feminine or masculine, whether you're the Empress or the Emperor, you know that this person is your person. You have a knowing, and that's why the ring is here. You want to get to know this person and start a friendship first and maybe build really slowly. And you would move slowly like that because you are a fixed sign, just like Taurus, right? Taurus and Libra is here. We have Leo here. We have Virgo here. We have Aries. So I think we should go into the extended because we still have more to talk about. Like, what's this and why do we have the break in action here? Why is the coffin? Because I feel like everything was going great. You were getting high honor, giving high honor. And it feels like the coffin is like, it just stops working. We just stopped talking because you walked away. But I think you want to send the message and let's talk about that. But I don't think we're finished here. Like, I think we have an emperor and an empress. And I think that you are either going to take the challenge on here and go toward the Empress, or the Empress is the one who is going to start forming the friendship bond here. So let's go into the extended. If you want to be there, that's where I'm going to go. It looks like friendship does turn into love. I'm just going to say with the Emperor and the Empress here, we do have the true match. And yeah, let's go into the extended if you're interested in looking at that. Four of Swords here. It looks like there is, again, it's telling me that you know, there's not much communication going on here, for sure. Let's go look at the bottom of the deck in the extended. If you want to look at, there is a link down below. Please click on the link, the first one in the description. Oh, I can't talk. I'm going to go there. Love you guys. I'm out for now. Bye-bye. Hello, Sagittarius. Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. How the heck are you? Happy Thursday / Friday morning. I don't know when I would get this uploaded, if it'll be tonight or first thing in the morning. And thank you for coming here. Thank you for clicking here. If you're the person who's always clicking here, I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you are brand new, welcome, welcome. We like to be in the comments around here. I hope you'll manage to reach out and touch that thumbs up button. We are really trying to find more Sagittarius energy, and the only way we're going to do that is through you. So if you hit the thumbs up, YouTube will be notified that you like this video and that maybe they should offer it elsewhere, and that we will start to build a Sagittarius tribe. All right, so I am your Saggy sister, by the way, and it is in my rising sign, and thank goodness for that. Being a Taurus sun is serious damn business. If you got no fire, I don't know. Could be pretty tough. Earth energy is pretty damn serious stuff. Okay, here we go, Sag. But for now, I'm your Sag sister. Yes. Let's take a look at it. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Oh, yes, right. Charlie's reminding me that all week we've been starting with the Lenormand, so let's do that. But we are going to use that deck. We'll keep it aside. We'll start with Lenormand and find out what's up with you, Sagittarius. Tell me about what's up with you for the week ahead, Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let your grade be damned. Okay. I'll take this one, take that one, and I'll take this one. Put the rest back. There's the well. Y'all, whoever's watching Baba Jolie, you know, if you're a Taurus, if you just watched her reading, she said, watch for the well. And if you haven't seen her reading, I suggest you go. She's one of the best. She sure is. My psychic sister, Scorpio energy she is. Beautiful lady. Okay, so here we go. We've got the Tower. Interesting. We've got card number 7, which is the Serpent. And we have card number 26, which is a book of knowledge or the book of secrets, depending on what's going on here. What is this? I feel there is a secret that's being hidden from you. I think it's a good secret. We've got the 10 of Pentacles in the bottom right-hand corner here. It is something that is going to affect you. 2 and 6 is 8. That's about the self. It's also about putting the hard work in on something, but I think it's about the self here. The Tower in the Lenormand is different than it is in the Tarot. The Tower in the Lenormand is more about getting the bird's eye view. Being able to see things clearly from a perspective that no one else can see it, or in high up, like, you know, kind of looking down on everything, not in a derogatory way, but trying to learn and get clarity. The sun is in the background. This can also, though, be about corporation, can be about, you know, maybe you work in a tall building, corporation, sorry, just listening. I just apologize. It's very Canadian of me. It feels like you get a bird's eye view. You are about to become aware of something. Something is going to bring itself to your attention. It's something that's been hiding. Now, we've got the Queen of Wands here on the bottom right-hand corner and the 6 of Swords here. And I'm always taking those into account as well in the energies. So it feels as though either you are moving away from a corporation or a place you used to work, or a very big organization. It feels as though you've learned as much as you can learn and now it's time to move on. Or you're looking at something now from the bird's eye view, from the top view, and you can see it all. It's like there's going to be a secret that is about to be revealed, or something you get a better view of, or a more clarity about, that's going to cause you to move on. And I think it's whatever is hiding here. This card number 7 is the Serpent, and it's about, you know, some anger and sadness, and maybe you cheated on me, maybe, you know what I mean? It's kind of that sort of energy. The Queen of Wands is here, and in this case, it feels like another woman or another person, whether feminine or masculine. Queen of Clubs, Queen of Wands is feminine or masculine, right? Depending on what energy you're carrying. Okay. Let's see if we can't get it to go off the rails with the Kippers. When I pick up this deck, I'm like, oh, I just knew what was going on, though. Now Kipper's going to tell me other stuff. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we are talking about occupation. You did work here. Occupation. Now, there is another card in this deck called Toil and Labor. And the Toil and Labor is someone who's at the sort of the low end of the corporate ladder. The occupation person is someone who has a trade, or someone who specializes in what they do, something that they've been given as a gift. This person is a seamstress, which is quite the gift, right? But it could be the gift of whatever you know how to do, because the 3 and 4 is 7. And to me, as a reader, 7s are always about divinely intervented things, or 7 is like heaven for me. So it feels like you've got some type of natural gift, I think. Of some kind. It doesn't have to be Doesn't have to be that you sew things. We have the mature woman, who I think they intend to tell us that this person, it has a woman's body, whether they're feminine or masculine, right? We're reading energies here, not body parts. And or you could be the mature woman, or maybe this mature woman is your person. So I feel like you worked with this person possibly, or you are this person who worked at this occupation, and then they're opened a pathway. So what I want to say then is paying attention to the Six of Spades, which is the Six of Swords. It tells me that you probably worked in the workplace with someone. And one of you found a new path. Whoever is the mature woman is the one who is spiritual and is working on transformation, working on self, seeing the light, seeing things with clarity. I feel that this person, the mature woman, is the one who left like a corporation, or I want to say left the matrix, I always call it, right? You escape the matrix. I think you are someone who is now on a spiritual path or a path of self. Okay, we're just going to leave it and keep reading it then. Unexpected income on the bottom of the deck. Why is that? Because of bad health. Maybe someone's going to have an insurance claim decided in their favor. If you're dealing in that, it could be you. All right. Figure out what's going on here. We're looking at Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I want to say that if you are the mature woman, that you are a person who's been on a spiritual path for a while. And I think that the spiritual path is what made you leave the corporate world, but also your spiritual path, because I do see this as the bird's eye view, gave you a bird's eye view of, the kinds of things that were going on, possibly. I feel like you gained some knowledge that about. It feels like you have a change of mind. I don't want to work in the concrete jungle anymore. I don't want to work in the corporate world anymore. And it feels like you have an occupation, possibly, that is now on a different pathway. Different from whatever it was when you were in that tower. We have the Judgment card here. We have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Moon. Interesting energy. What you do not see that is coming to light from that book. That's what it feels like here. Something is coming to light. A secret is coming to light. We have the Three of Cups here. There's going to be some sort of a reconciliation here for sure. There's no doubt about that. Now we're seeing things really clearly with the bird's eye view. 1 and 9 is 10. We're having a new start because, we break further down to a 1. We're having a new start because we're moving away from the matrix, or we're moving away from the corporate world. Or I now just have a really better idea and understanding and clarity of what's been going on. The Judgment card is here, and the Three of Cups. Come on now. Tell me that's not reconciliation. It's something, now, for those of you who are not looking at this as a love reading, this judgment could be placed upon this, right? You could be going back to an old job, or you may be going back to the corporate world, but you have better knowledge, you have more understanding. You might be resurrecting a job that you had before, but now you're like 2.0, right? You're like Sag 2.0, and so now you're really going to show them what you're made of. I feel like somebody has, if you're looking at this in terms of a romantic reading though, somebody has the bird's eye view now, and the Judgment card is here. We need to have a happy reunion. Somebody wants to know if this is really dead and done, but the Judgment card is saying, look, go check, go find out. I'm giving you the way. I'm telling you that if you want to resurrect it, you can, but you are the one that has to take action. We have the Knight of Cups and the Death card. Interesting. Oh, it will be revealed to you. Sag, it's kind of exciting. So we have the Two of Wands, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Five of Swords. I feel like you're going to work really hard on some type of adventure or taking the next path, or you've decided you're going to get yourself out there. You're really going to work on getting yourself out there. It feels like you are worried that you don't have enough growth and that you're just going to get eaten up out there. Like, I feel like you're scared to date again because it feels like you've worked on yourself so long, and now you don't even know if you can even deal with someone who's the Five of Swords. Like, you'll just walk away. You won't even bother, right? I feel like you've had a lot of growth while you've been out of the dating game, or while you've been in this energy here. Got the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. With the snake is very interesting. The King of Pentacles, I feel as though either you or your person could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they could be Cancer or Pisces. Scorpio we've got here. Virgo and Pisces. I feel like the King of Pentacles is probably your person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like this person is very self-sufficient, right? This person is by themselves. They do their thing. This person is a father, but it feels like they're holding out a pentacle. So maybe they're single and they're looking for someone, but it feels like this person is someone who has feelings. Feelings, I feel, that make them want to have this reunion or try again with you. The card number 7, though, tells me that this person equates the Knight of Cups with the snake. It feels like I don't know, I want to say that the Queen of Wands is maybe an ex, or someone who kind of feeds into this sort of fear of nobody's going to want you, somebody's always going to be cheating on you. It's like the Queen of Wands is that person. Someone is making you second guess yourself, making you feel like you're not worth it, that, that even though a snake will shed its skin, it's still a snake, like, I think that someone, either those are maybe negative thoughts possibly, but we have the Moon card here and we have Death. I feel what you don't see coming is that there's something to be revealed to you, a secret, something that's been hiding in the dark, something that this king, I feel, is with the Knight of Cups. There is something coming to light about feelings that the king has for you. And I don't think the king wants to keep a top on it anymore. I think that, maybe this is the thought process of, I could get hurt, this person could cheat on me. Maybe, maybe the Queen of Wands isn't a real person. Maybe it's not an ex, but maybe it's someone who, I don't really want to settle down. I'm kind of attracted to a lot of different types of women. Like, it feels like the king is trying to make a decision, and you have no idea that the king's even thinking about it. This king, it wants a second chance with you. I feel like they've been sitting in some really, like, an energy of boredom for a long time, and that needs to end. And so this person, I think, is about to reveal something to you. Okay, stop saying that, Elsie. Let's clarify a little bit. I get impatient with myself too. But understand, sometimes it's just on a loop in my head and I just got to get it out. Yeah. All right. All right. Tell me what the Judgment is with the Tower, please. Judgment in the Tower. So for some of you, it is a job. I feel like you could be going back to the corporate world, and it's something that you really enjoyed, and it's something that they've created, they've recreated or resurrected a position for you in order to ask you to come back. You might be getting news about this soon, because I feel like with the full moon in the picture of the Three of Cups, I feel like that leads energy to the what we had already, the full moon, and then we're having the eclipse, and you know what I mean? Everything's going the way that it should, is I guess what I want to say. And for some of you, you're about to get an invitation to either come to this place of business and speak, or Maybe it is a job. It could be a job. It feels, though, like if this is the person that has the bird's eye view, this person now has clarity that they want to reunite with somebody here. We've got the Three of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Judgment. Look, it's going down. It's going down, Sag. Yeah, somebody offered a cup and the other one said, no thanks, Tom Hanks. Yeah, and now somebody has changed their mind, I believe. Somebody who wants to loop back. Somebody's realized that they ignored that cup as it came in the door, and that probably wasn't the best thing they should have done. Probably wasn't the thing that they should have done. But now somebody wants to resurrect this thing. Okay, you know what? We've burned a little bit of time here, so we're going to go into the extended Sagittarius. If you'd like to come with me, there is a link in the description below, and I will finish out the clarifying of this. And of course, if you've been in my extendeds before, you know that we do a lot of oracle work there as well. So I feel like you guys met in the workplace. I'm just saying, or you belong in the same team, or you guys are both doctors or tap dancers or circus clowns. I don't know. You guys are in the same realm. Like you have the same information. You might both be car salesmen or whatever. It feels like you know each other that way. But it feels like one of you, if this is a workplace, left the workplace and now is on another path, a spiritual path. We're going to talk about that as well. We're going to dig into this book of secrets. There's something coming to light. What is coming to light? It's this guy here. Yeah, maybe he is a guy. Maybe he's not, right? Feminine or masculine. It seems like somebody's coming in with a cup of love, even though their mind is saying, they don't want you. What are you doing? They don't want you. All right. We'll look at the Four of Wands. Leave that right here. We'll go into the extended. I will see you there. Thank you so much for clicking here. If you're interested in that private read, please dive deep into the description. Look for the yellow dot. You will find me at Wizio. I love you guys. Thank you so much, Saggies. I am going to go. Love you. Bye-bye.